Scott, the seat's nice and warm for you now, buddy. Chief Financial Officer report.
Okay, in your board packet, I'll be highlighting the August financials. The reports always start with the monthly report, just highlighting revenue expense for that current month, followed by the financials. I updated the financials with the new budget amounts that were approved at the last meeting, so you can see where we stand after 2 months. Also in your agenda packet is the revenue expense report that's given every month. If you have any questions on that items, please, send the questions so I can clarify. Student activity account is outlined in there for the month of August. There were 4 accounts that were negative in there. I'll say 3 out of the 4 accounts by next month, once we readjust all the registration fees, should be back positive. Some of them, they're not, the highest one negative is $927 for alumni achievement. That hopefully will be going back in with the dinner that just had. Maybe there'll be some proceeds that go back in to lower that balance that's negative.
Were there questions submitted on your report, Scott?
There was one on the revenue expense in the capital section. That's under Fund 60.
Page number?
53.
Is it 53? Okay. That is reimbursable conditions that are out there. I went through the different items that are out there. There is one that is miscoded. For Oz Engineering, it fell into there for about about $3,500. It should be under professional services. It will be journal adjusted and put into the correct line item.
You mean miscellaneous professional services?
Yes. But that doesn't
Still what?
apply. There still is, that account there is over budget. The other piece that is big there, under there, was Compass Surveying. Compass Surveying pretty much was out there doing the parking lot and tennis courts, staking everything for the layout on that. There was a reimbursable condition from Nicholas submitted for roughly $10,000 on that one, which
So, it could have easily gone into miscellaneous professional services.
it could have.
Because Compass is the surveyor, so anytime when we've settled the lawsuit, did any of the changes or any of the grades, they have to come out and resurvey to get the specs and grades, so that easily could have. And then Oz Engineering is the third-party engineer that we employ as the district to make sure all of our cement,
Surfaces,
gravel,
everything.
subsurfaces are tested and up to code, right. So,
So it doesn't
both
happen
of those easily
It could fall under
could have
either
addressed
one.
the miscellaneous professional services.
Mm-hmm.
What were the other items in the 7,500, or is it just Compass and Oz?
Compass, Oz, and then your routine things of service on the porta potties.
Okay.
Also attached is the updated finance tracking documents. Those are from August all the way until September 12th, updated. We're getting closer to finishing up on the payments on that. I wanted to make sure that everything is close. I'm hopefully generating a report coming soon. Once I get in some final pay apps, that will be able to determine where we're standing as far as all the construction projects go.
You're gonna provide magnifying glasses?
Yes, Scott. We might need to do. We might need to collapse some. Roads.
The problem with that one is that, they wanted to have it expand for the 3 years and to try to fit it on one page so everyone
Right.
could see it. I
No,
totally understand.
Keep it tracking on the 3 years,
Collapse
but
the
eventually
first
when we
month.
do the final, I'm sure just as the budget has driven the discussion the last few months.
I know,
when
it's
phase 3 is
microscopic.
completely done and sign off, okay, and the board's done, they're going to want to see in the bottom right-hand corner what that project completely cost minus the life safety money. So that they can say to the public, yes, we received 8.9, we only spent this much on that project. And then we spent this much on so they could show that we got as much value out of that $8.9 million grant that we received. Okay, so if we need to shrink a couple rows or write a summary, maybe combining all these on a cover page, once the projects are all complete, that will be helpful for the board, and it's something to put on the webpage as well. Right? This could be the
Yeah.
backup data, and then you have your summary that,
No, I totally understand. I know
Okay.
it's tiny and you gotta blow it up to 200 to see it.
were there any other questions on those, Scott?
Not on those.
Okay.
Like you said, we're getting closer on the roof too. Punch list items are being done. So another pay app did come in. The board will be seeing that at the next meeting.
Okay.
And then the last thing on the report is the current FY18 administrative compensation report. And also attached is the certified staff compensation report. These must be presented to the board annually for review, and then they need to be posted on the website before October 1st.
Okay. Thank you, Scott. There were no other questions, correct?
No.
Submitted? All right. Any business?
Do we have any visitors' comments?